Chat, how we doing tonight? Saturday night game, Inter Miami versus the Columbus Crew. Lionel Messi, Rodrigo DePaul has returned to Inter Miami. First game since the 2026 World Cup. Big game for both of these, well, not both of these teams, but before Inter Miami, if they can get Lionel Messi to return, which I think he's going to play tonight. He's starting off on the bench, but I fully expect Lionel Messi to come on in the second half at a certain point to play for Inter Miami because they're trying to get him ready for Leagues Cup, which starts on Wednesday. So it's a big deal. We haven't seen Lionel Messi since that final against Spain 2 weeks. No, was it 3 weeks ago tomorrow or 2 weeks ago tomorrow? It's kind of like all blurred now just because the World Cup came and went. And it feels like it's been a long time since we've seen any matches. But I think it's been 2 weeks tomorrow since the World Cup ended, if I'm not mistaken. So we haven't seen Lionel Messi play a game in 2 weeks. This is Inter Miami's third match since MLS started back up. And then on top of that, we haven't seen Lionel Messi play for Inter Miami since May 24th. So he hasn't played for them in almost 2.5 months. So this is a big deal to watch him play for his team again, Rodrigo DePaul as well. And then Casemiro, because last week Casemiro made his debut. We ended up watching the Chicago Fire match instead, which might have been a mistake. I don't know. But this is, Casemiro apparently looked really good. We're going to see what he does tonight with this Inter Miami team. I'm going to pull up the starting 11 real quick and see what they're doing. But I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm excited to do this with you guys. Always the weekly live watch-alongs. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Share with a friend. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're 30 away from 14,100. Very thankful to hit 14K. 15K is next. Hopefully we can hit that, maybe by the end of Leagues Cup. We'll see what happens. August should be a crazy transfer window for MLS to finish it off. So we'll see what happens. But let's see what we got going on here. Mr. Hi, Will. Hi, chat. Angus, hey, Will, in chat. Appreciate it, Angus. Messi is benched. Yes, he will start off the bench. Hey, Will. Mora is shit. I'd rather Montiel. They can't afford him. Tonight is going to be a movie, and Amy says, I don't get why people online are hating Messi as Argentinian. He gave everything for my home country. I will always be grateful for what he did for my nation. It just is what it is. I mean, there's a lot of controversy, obviously, behind them. This might be the Crew's fifth straight loss in Miami. Is it in Miami? Yeah, I guess it is in Miami. Oh, by the way, Miami's wearing their very nice kits tonight as well. They're wearing their nice third kits that they have that they just released. Was it a couple days ago, I think? Yeah, like maybe it was this week for sure, but it was this week for sure. But I think like maybe a couple days ago. So we'll get to see those nice kits. I feel like most people like the new kits that Inter Miami have. I think they're pretty nice. We'll get to see what they look like tonight. Okay, so let's talk about the starting 11. So Inter Miami, right? Messi on the bench, and we're not surprised by that. We have actually DePaul starting tonight. I didn't even notice this. So Rodrigo DePaul is just getting right back into the lineup. So we have a midfield of DePaul, Casemiro, and Bright. No Segovia. Interesting. No, Rocco starts again in goal. I think Rocco's been pretty bad. This year, in my opinion. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Very thankful for all you guys who support me. But Rocco starts in goal tonight. That's interesting. Very interesting that he's starting. And then Casiedo, so the new U22 starting as well. Oh, interesting. Noah Allen's playing left back instead of Reguilon. I think he's hurt again. Not surprised. Yeah, he had a and then Bertarame. It makes sense why Pinter's probably starting is because Bertarame is hurt. Remember, we saw that horrible head injury that he had a couple days ago or about a week ago. So nothing really too surprising outside of Segovia. Segovia hurt too? Segovia hamstring. Wow. No, that's Reguilon. Where's Segovia at? I don't see Segovia on the injury report. Am I missing something? Segovia. What happened to Telasco Segovia? He's not even on the bench or listed as an injury. Interesting. Huh. But Novo, Rocco Rios Novo starts again. We'll see what he can do. On the flip side, we have Columbus Crew. Their new DP, Bryce Mendez, Bryce, or however, I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is, but DP, I think he was from Celta, if I'm not mistaken. Big signing for them. We'll see what he can do tonight. And his coming off the bench for, I'm surprised he's not been integrated into the starting 11 either for the Columbus Crew. Either way, though, we'll see what he can do. And I think he'll probably end up making impact whenever he gets integrated into the starting 11. But this is going to be a tough game for the Crew, I think, because Inter Miami has been red hot lately. And Messi returns, DePaul returns, Casemiro's here. I'm very curious to see how this team plays. Very curious to see how this team plays tonight. Juan says, what's up, Will? Welcome back, MLS. Yes, it's been back, but Messi League Soccer is back. I guess that officially tonight, right? Crew are losing 100%. Messi not playing. He's coming off the bench tonight. He will definitely play tonight. Does Columbus even have any DPs on the field? Gazdak, I think, is still a DP, if I'm not mistaken. They just sold Max Arvston to Middlesbrough, right? To play with Aiden Morris and Sebastian Berhalter. So I'm not sure. I think that the only DP they have is maybe Daniel Gazdak. Yeah, because Abu Ali is not playing either. Weston Abu Ali is out till early September. I mean, this team is just depleted. This Columbus Crew team is just absolutely depleted. Man, these new uniforms are crazy. These look really good. These look really good. Hey, real quick, guys, let me know what your score prediction is for tonight, because we're about probably 9 minutes from kickoff. I'm going to read some more comments, but let me know what you think the score is going to be for tonight's match between Inter Miami and Columbus Crew. It's already raining really hard in Inter at Miami. It rains a lot in southern Florida. At least it feels like it does when we're watching Miami games. And let me know what you guys think the score is going to be for tonight's match and Lionel Messi's return, also to Paul, from their 2026 World Cup venture. Yannick Bright is perfect partner for Casemiro. Casemiro needs a runner next to him, and Bright does that. So is DePaul going to play in more an advanced midfield role? So are they going to play as a double pivot? Love the third kit. Do you own a lot of kits, Will? I have a few Messi Argentina, but no MLS kits yet. I don't own any. I'm never going to own any MLS kits because I'm not a fan of any MLS team. Just, that's my mantra. I don't own any MLS gear. If teams send it to me, I'll keep it, but I don't wear it. I only wear teams that I'm a fan of. I just like to obviously want to see the league grow, and we cover it from a neutral, perspective. I did get this nice, very nice. I'll move my microphone out of the way. I got this very nice. It's called what's it called? It's a Nike. What's the word is escaped my mind, but it's a very Crosstrek, I think. Not Crosstrek, it's something like that, but it's maybe that's a Subaru. But I got this really nice jacket from World Soccer Shop. They sent me of Barcelona. I love this jacket. They sent one for me for the United States as well. Looks really good. And then they sent me a Lamine Yamal kit, which is really, really nice. So I'm very thankful to our friends at World Soccer Shop. They hooked me up. And so you guys should definitely check them out. They are awesome. They are awesome. Segovia and Frey, yellow card accumulation. Oh, okay. So I guess I must have missed that. Hola, Tio. How are you? Man, I'm not that old, man. I'm not that old. Am I an unk? Am I for real an unk, Kitty? Crew always try and integrate slowly. Hi, Will and chat. Messi is hungry for that CCC. We'll see. I mean, the counter change should help that a little bit. Gazdak is the only DP in the penalty merchant. 3-0 Miami for the score. Delay due to weather. Oh, so there is a weather. How long is the weather delay for? How long is the weather delay for? Imagine our Boros boys get promoted to the Premier League. I would be very shocked about that, but I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. I hope that all the guys, all the USMNT Borough guys ball out, right? I mean, we want Sebastian to be good. We want Aiden to be good. We want Arvston to be good. I mean, I'm all for it, right? 2-1 Miami. Wow, Manny, only 2-1. Interesting. 2-0 Miami. 5-1 Miami. Bobby says, oh, he's going bold with it. He says 5-1. Crew 1 and Inter Miami 1. That would be interesting. MLS is league amateur. You think it's an amateur league? Interesting. 2-0 Miami. Game is. Let me know let me know how long the game is delayed for. Game starts in 18 minutes. Saw the billboard. Okay, cool. So we're not like a crazy delay. This match is going to be a huge watch. Yeah, I think so too. I know you don't have any one MLS team you support, but is there any team you don't like? There's certain fan bases I'm not a fan of just because of the way they act, but there's no team that I dislike. I dislike ownership groups that don't spend any money, but that's not really the team. I mean, that can always change. There's fan bases I think are annoying, delusional, you might say. 3-1 Miami is my prediction. Ayo Dio, 15-minute delay. We are all unk, so I've been unk since I was a baby. We're all unk up. 4-1 Miami. We have gotten our butts kicked the last 2 times. Yeah, Manny, you're a big Columbus Crew fan, right? I remember you. Or 4-2 Miami. I'd play Casemiro and Bright as a double pivot. Casemiro doesn't have the place he once had. Bright can do it for him. But if you play him as double pivot, you're obviously playing DePaul more in an advancing role, right? So do you think DePaul's good enough to be, I mean, I wouldn't even call him a 10 in this because it'd be more like he would be more of an 8 and there'd be, the double pivot. But I mean, I think that'd be all right, I guess. I think that'd be okay. From what I've heard, I didn't get a chance to watch the game live, but from what I heard, Casemiro looked really good against who did they play last game? They won 1-0. Suarez had Montreal. That's right, Montreal. He had the penalty. I heard Casemiro looked really good in that first match. Look at FOTMob shitting the bed. They got the game started already, and it clearly hasn't started. They've got the clock already going down. So that's funny. But no, I think I heard that Casemiro looked really good against Montreal. He looked very in control. His passes were accurate. He looked very comfortable on the ball. And a lot of people were saying that it looked like a polar opposite versus what he was looking like for Manchester United in the remaining tenure of his stint there, right? I heard he looked pretty good. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I watched some highlights, but most people say Casemiro looked really good. Maybe reminiscent of Sergio Busquets, maybe. I really hope that the Crew hire a good. I know Laurent Courtois is the interim manager, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is it Laurent Courtois or is he at St. Louis? No, he's the interim at Columbus. I mean, I hope that he works out for their sake, but man, I hope they hire a good coach. Why didn't they build a roof? I'm definitely an unk at this point. I'm 41. Listen, you're only as old as you feel, Mr. Mystery. You're only as old as you feel. What's USMT players needs a move? Gozo, Luna, Mehmeti, Dos Santos, Hall. Oh God, what's his name? I'm malfunctioning. Let me look and see here. I'll get you a list. I mean, there's a lot of guys, but I mean that's several ones that I think. I mean, Peyton Miller. FOTMob says we are 2 minutes into the game. Software issues. Hell, they say 4 minutes for me. 0-0, 4 minutes in. Really surprised to see Rocco in goal. Wonder if they are shopping Dane St. Clair or what's going on. Well, I heard that Dane St. Clair there was always a chance he was going to leave after the World Cup because he thought it was going to be more of a playing very well and then getting a lot of teams interested in him. Maybe like a Vizinha type thing with Cape Verde, but maybe not to that level. That didn't happen. And he actually played really bad for Inter Miami. So his stock is at an all-time low. So things aren't really good for him right now. I don't really know what's going to happen with him. Rocco's not the answer. Rocco's not very good. We saw that in the first game he played. He gave up that terrible own goal when it was it Ian Frey passed it back to him. He whiffed it and then it went in the goal. I mean, that was embarrassing for a MLS's back moment, right? We'll take it from here. So they need to upgrade goalkeeper. But based on conversations I've had, I don't think they're going to upgrade goalkeeper. I don't think they're going to make any other moves. I think that this is the team Inter Miami is rocking with for the rest of 2026. This is the team they're going with. Hell or high water, this is the team Inter Miami is rolling with for the remainder of 2026. Is Miami game delayed? Yeah, it's supposed to start at, I think, like 7:45. I feel 60 some days. I think we all do. This depends on how you roll out of bed that day, right? Can Luis Suarez get a sniff at goal today? Yeah, Luis Suarez has been balling out lately. Luis Suarez has got 9 goals in 2026. I think he has more goals in 26 than he had in 2025. Let's look and see what he's got. So he's got 9 goals in 2026. He's revitalized himself. I don't think it was a Luis Suarez thing when you think about it with his issues. I think it was more of a Javier Mascherano issue. Javier Mascherano is just not a good coach. He's not a good coach. They won in spite of him, not because of him. But in 2025, he had 10 goals. So Luis Suarez had 27 appearances, 20 goals in 2024, 28 appearances, 10 goals in 2025, 13 appearances, 9 goals in 2026. So he's on pace to do really good numbers in 2026. He's probably going to break his last year's goal total, but maybe even break his 2024 goal total, because this team is scoring goals like crazy right now. Oh, so 8-10? Wow. So 30 minutes. That's crazy. Well, we'll just, we'll chop it up. It's all good. Someone said they saw like a 10 minutes on the someone said that they saw a 10 or 15 minutes on the screen in the stadium, but it's all good. Even if that's not the case, it's all good. We'll just watch. We'll pop on another game. I think Inter. Yeah. So LAFC's playing Vancouver. We'll pop over and see what's going on there. We'll keep this game on while we're talking with you guys. Another thing I thought about too. This is crazy. I was talking with Danny from Battered Herons earlier. I was talking to him about this, and what's crazy about what's going to happen the next couple months, because Leagues Cup is in the fold, right? Some teams, well, actually, a lot of teams are actually going to have to do this. There are teams that are going to have to play like 16, 17 games in 2 months, 2.5 months. They're going to have to play 16 or 17 games in 2.5 months. I think there's going to be a lot of injuries down the stretch of the season. They had to do it because of the World Cup, but because of the break, the 2-month break. But man, that's a lot of games for 2 months. I mean, for just regular season games, that doesn't include anything else. They're going to play 16, 17 games in 2 months, 2.5 months, because the playoffs start in middle of October, maybe third week of October, and it's August 1st, so 2.5 months, and MLS is going to start the MLS Cup playoffs, and that's a lot of games. It's a lot of games for a team to play when in such a short time. I mean, my God, that's a lot of games. So hopefully there's not a lot of injuries and stuff. Hopefully, teams can stay relatively healthy due to that, right? We'll have to see. Oh, nice pass, Ryan Gauld. Is that Ryan Gauld? Yeah, it is Ryan Gauld. We'll see what happens, but the depth is really going to be tested in Major League Soccer because of this. The depth is really going to be tested because of these amount of games. I am probably the oldest in here, but I feel 15 years younger. Listen, like I said, you're as old as you feel. Bro, Matt Freese conceding that goal during the All-Star game. I watched the All-Star game briefly. I mean, it's, it's just not, doesn't really do it for me. You see all these teams now with the sponsorships at the bottom of their numbers now on the back of their jerseys. It looks so weird in MLS now. According to FOTMob, the game has been delayed due to rain. Yep. So it says 18 now. It says 8-10 now on the screen. Come on, bro, stop. Most European goalkeepers in Europe do make the same mistake. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's just funny. It's just bad luck, very bad luck. I'm not mad about the delay because now I can watch LAFC versus Vancouver. Yeah, that's a really big matchup too. That was a tough one to decide which one to do. But listen, when Messi's making his reappearance into the league, you got to cover it. You got to do a watch along when Messi comes back to MLS. You have to, right? You have to. I'm predicting Casemiro scores tonight. It's uncanny how he gets on the end of things from corners. Yeah, I mean, he did that in one of the games they saved. He saved Brazil. I can't remember which game it was off the top of my head, but I remember he scored a crucial goal for them when everyone was talking crazy about him for a little bit. MLS needs to stagger these games. Guess this delay does that for them. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's what me and Danny were talking about too. We said that there needs to be more. The games need to be staggered more, and they need to have bigger events. Like all the games, where are the Sunday night games? Where's the Friday night games? There should have been a doubleheader last night. There should have been 2 games. There should have been a West Coast and an East Coast game last night on a Friday night. And they're going to have to do that during the college football season, I think, to, they're going to be competing with college football on the Saturday, and it's the most important time of the year for them. They need to be doing games on Friday nights. Big games, primetime games need to be on Friday nights for MLS, in my opinion. Do you think the cap increase is going to hurt or help youth development? I think it's going to help because I think more competition will make players better, thrive or dive. That's how it's going to be, thrive or dive. The best player will win out. Every other league in the world has great players that are top leagues, and they still develop players. So I think it's going to be one of those things where the player's going to have to adapt. And there's good players in MLS this year, youth players, a lot of good youth players that have balled out. Gozo hasn't been as good since he came back from since World Cup ended. He hasn't been as good on the second half of the season, but neither has the Red Bulls. It's a little bit of a slump, but we saw in the first half these young guys were playing really well. So I think that is one of those things. It's either thrive or dive. And LAFC, this is a big game too for LAFC. This Whitecaps game, because LAFC arguably been the hottest team in Major League Soccer after the World Cup break. Let's go Columbus. Andy says Matt Freeze needs to retire. Did you see? Yeah, I did. God, that was so close. Oh, dangerous spot. Ryan Gold shoots it. Oh, deflected off of, is that Aaron Long? Yep. God, that was almost a goal for Vancouver. As long as it's 2 games per week. Are you talking about the shortened schedule? I might be behind on the comments. You had 2 Chicago streams and Lewandowski failed to score. Imagine he gets a hat trick tonight. Well, if he, we'll see. Now, listen, I might bring back the weekly recaps. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I might end up bringing the recaps back. We'll see. Stay tuned. There'll be less weather delays when the schedule changes. That's true. That is true. Do you know okay, so we got a bunch of spammers in here. Agree. Friday night MLS could actually do well in the fall. I think. I think they definitely need to, because it's that was a nice header, almost scored there. Vancouver. I think that Friday night is a prime spot for MLS to play their big games. I think that's a big time to do it. And I do think they need to do a better job of marketing big games weekly. Right, the Premier League does it. I feel like we don't ever get any type of hype into big games. It's just kind of like, hey, yeah, this game is being played this week, but there's no build up to that match. For me, there's not. I know in the Premier League, the week before, like when they have a game on, they'll say, oh, by the way, next week on Sunday, Manchester City versus Manchester United, or Arsenal takes on Chelsea, and they promote it. We don't do that here. Like I don't ever see the promotion of like big games for the following week, the lead up. It's just kind of like, it is here. If you want it, here it is. That's kind of how that happens. And I say that too, because if you look at the NFL, right? And I know that NFL is a totally different animal, but they have primetime games on Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. What happened to Sunday night soccer? I don't see any promotion for Sunday night soccer anymore. Weekly recaps would be very nice. I'll give it strong consideration. Julian Hall is playing on the left wing today. Really, he's not starting up top. Most games will be playing in bars on the weekends. Yeah, MLS should have scheduled games all day today, starting from 1 p.m. Being there's no top European leagues games yet, and no other American sports except baseball. I don't disagree with that. While somewhat true, not entirely true, what you're saying, take away the PNW Derby, for example. Take away the PNW Derby, for example. Expand on that. You talking about the Timbers? You talking about the Timbers and the Sounders? During American football season, they should put a lot of games on Friday. In my opinion, there is no reason to try it hard during the World Cup, the All-Star game for Freeze. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lose my mind over for the All-Star game. Just making a tweet real quick. Huge promo for PNW rivalry game have been discussing all week. Yes, Timbers versus Sounders game today, but they just played, right? They just played and they lost. Didn't the Sounders beat them, or the Sounders lost like 5-1? I mean, maybe I haven't seen any promotion for it. They just played like 2 weeks ago. I personally haven't seen any promo for it, but that's just me. Do you think Hawaii or Alaska will ever get an MLS team? No, no, I don't. I think Hawaii's getting a USL team, right? Don't they already have one? They already have one, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, we got 80 people watching us live. I appreciate that. Game is going to start at 8:10, so I appreciate everybody just chopping it up with us, just talking, trying to get through the weather delay. We're at 34 likes. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Help us out. Let's get to our 100 likes. We get every watch along. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. We're on our journey now to 15K. We got to hit 15K before the MLS Cup playoffs. Hell, we got to hit 15K before Leagues Cup is over. Big summer transfer window still among us. Oh, nice save by Hugo Lloris on Brian White. Huge save. That was a great header. Even better save by Hugo Lloris. But we're in our journey to get 15K. Another milestone for the channel. We're going to try to hit that by Leagues Cup. More transfer stuff this month. Leagues Cup. We're going to cover it. Not the biggest fan, but we're going to cover it and see what happens. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Really hate the artificial turf. Only Vancouver and Atlanta have it, right? Portland has it. Charlotte has it. That New England has it. So there's like 5 teams, I think, that have it. 5 teams have it in MLS now. Yes, Friday will definitely be the best day for soccer with a new calendar. No, I'm not even saying the new calendar. I'm just talking about for the rest of the season. The games, there needs to be big games. Like Fridays are good days too, but I don't think that I'm not just talking about the season, because when the new calendar happens, maybe you can do that in the beginning of the season Fridays, but during the second part of the season, which is going to be a test run next year for the sprint season, there's going to be games from February to May. I think that you'll be fine with how it is then, because you're not competing with football at that point. The All-Star game should be preseason after the schedule change. Yeah, I think that's fair. The only problem is that most All-Star games do it midway through the season or after the season. So maybe you could just get rid of it, honestly. Andy says, everyone liked the stream. I appreciate it, Andy. Thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, I just think maybe we should just get rid of it. I'm not trying to hate on it, but I think maybe we've outgrown it. That's just me, though. I thought Jesper Sorensen kind of looked like Bob Bradley for a little bit. Would you cover USMT players in their clubs? Probably not, just because I like to cover the national team, but I'm not. I mean, I might. I don't know. I think Tack and Pete and Derek and Brett do a good enough job doing that. So probably not, man. Honestly, I'm just over. I just got so much. I mean, I'm covering an entire league, right? So I just got too much. I do the national team when I can, because I just love it so much. I love the national team, but I don't think I'd have the time to do it. Watch Kevin and Friends until Miami starts. You don't think we should watch the LAFC game? Who is Philadelphia and Atlanta. We'll see what's going on with this. I do think Kevin Sullivan has looked decent since it's the startup. He's had some explosive plays. We see that's been the thing with him, is I just want to see it. I want to see that play where you're just like, man, I see the vision. If he could put it all together, this kid is very special. I hadn't seen that until this year. He's had a couple very, 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 very decent chances, great moves, great passes. I mean, very explosive. Plus, it's been brought to my attention, I think he's grown too. I think he's gotten a little taller, which has helped him. He's a little bigger now. He was like 5'6" or 5'7". I think he's like 5'9" now. I love the All-Star game, but having it in the preseason would be a waste and everyone would have an issue with it. Hawaii and Alaska would entail huge travel issues. It would be closer for an Alaskan team to compete in a Russian league. That is true. MLS All-Stars versus the Eredivisie All-Stars, man, or the Premier League All-Stars. Do you think Miami can win the League's Cup again? I mean, they might be able to, but I don't know. I'm very down on League's Cup. You know, I've talked about this before. I'm going to cover it because it's, you know, I'm curious to see some of these players and how they play. I'm just very down on it because nothing has ever came of it. You get the extra Champions League spots and then they never win it. So that's my thoughts on it. Just switch the Red Bulls game. Orlando looks like the Savannah Bananas. Are they cooking right now? Orlando's pretty good. Since Griezmann came on, I think they might be the real deal. Red Bull's attendance looks terrible. I do wish if the Red Bulls aren't going to invest any money, they would just sell the team. Just sell the team. Free the team. Free us of the energy drink if you're not going to spend any money. Ever since Thierry Henry left in 2014, the team has completely shifted their approach and they just don't invest. I mean, Emil Forsberg was a nice signing 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but even then, he just kind of fell by the wayside. I would have thought that after making it to the MLS Cup in 2024, they would have invested more money, but it's been the opposite. When they signed Chopo Moting as a DP, I knew it was over. Like, that was a bad sign of their ambition. I'll tell you what, I'm not a fan of these piss yellow kits of Orlando City. I like the purple so much better than the piss yellows. Julian Hall making the run left side. They play it out to him. Julian Hall takes a shot. Ooh, good save by Maxime Crepeau. Will, do you know any of any good possible transfer news for LAFC? I've heard nothing for LAFC. I don't know what they're doing. I think there's a good chance that LAFC delusionally just runs it with what they have. John Thorrington, not very good, but he's delusional. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep their same exact roster right now and just run it back with this. Because at this time last year, we had already heard the rumors about Son going to LAFC. I think it even became official on August 1st. So I'm a little worried about LAFC. I don't think they're going to make any moves. I think a lot of teams aren't doing anything until the cap changes at the end of this year, and they're just going to run it with what they have. Very scary, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Very scary. I think a lot of teams could use a lot of players. I don't think any team in the league is set in stone, guaranteed to win an MLS Cup. Everyone can always improve. Little concerning. Some teams are doing nothing, and I think they'll pay for it. I think the team that wins MLS Cup in 2026 will be the team that was active in the summer transfer window, team that added pieces. Even Nashville's adding pieces. But we'll see. Casemiro with a big impact. We'll see. Match is delayed. Yeah, if you guys listen, we're 11 minutes away from the match starting. I'm curious. What are your guys' score predictions? We said it was like some people were saying like 4-1, 3-2, 2-0, 2-1. Pretty much everyone says Miami. I think one person, Manny said that the crew were going to have a draw of 1-1. What's your score predictions if you haven't picked already? There's been a delay, so I think that could impact this to a certain degree. That there's a delay. What do you guys think the score is going to be of this Inter Miami versus Columbus Crew game? I think Miami, Messi probably comes on at some point in the second half, maybe gets 30 minutes, 40 minutes to play to try to get him fine-tuned for the Leagues Cup because they want to reintegrate him into the starting 11. He hasn't played a game for Inter Miami since May 24th. He hasn't played a game for Inter Miami since May 24th. They want to get him reintegrated into the starting 11. They're hoping they can continue the hot streak they had even without him, but even more so when he was playing. I mean, that last game that he played against the Philadelphia Union, I think some people forget there was 10 goals in that game. That was a 6-4 match. That was a crazy game to end the first part of the season on. 6-4, 10 goal game. I don't know if he scored. I think Luis Suarez had a hat trick in that game, at least had a brace, but maybe he had a hat trick. So I'm curious to see how they play with him entering the shuffle again, re-entering the starting 11. Ooh, good pass. Oh, can he get to it? Oh, nice clearance. That was a good pass. That was a tight angle though. Julian Hall wasn't able to finish it. How's it going? Carter Mendez goal. I called the yellow Orlando City type kits baby pool kits, right? If the crew win, Inter Miami needs to fold. Ronaldo, a goat. Sure, 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 sure. 2-1 Miami. I love Messi. Moon says Messi will come in the 68th minute. Mark my word. Game is about to start. Oh, so is it starting now? Is it actually starting earlier than 8:10? Three games on right now. Looks like Max Bretos actually called this game. I am surprised that Rodrigo De Paul is starting tonight. They're showing some old footage we've already seen. Crazy to think Messi will be a super sub. He played pretty good when he subbed on for Argentina versus Jordan with the free kick. He makes an impact no matter what the circumstances are. This stadium is super nice, though. I tell you what, this is $1 billion stadium. I don't know if it's the nicest one in MLS, but it's got to be up there. Some people are saying it's like one of the nicest stadiums in the world. This Inter Miami Stadium. I mean, I'd like to visit it one day because I like to visit every MLS stadium. I got a bucket list of MLS stadiums I'd like to visit. This one or the Etihad, the stadium that's being built in Queens for New York City FC, has got to be up there with nicest stadiums in Major League Soccer. But this just looks like a very, very top quality stadium. It's 20, I think it's 27,000 seat capacity. I think 27, maybe it's 26.5. Son and Bawanga need to do something. About to do walkouts, man, he says. Nice. DePaul is starting. He is. To Chicago next season. Maybe, maybe. Have you been to Columbus? No, I've never been to Columbus. Now I know that Columbus Stadium is super nice too. What is it? It's not Lowe's. It's is it Lowe's? They have a really nice stadium too. The Crew have a very nice stadium. Way better than Map Free Stadium that they had before. Oh, Cincinnati Stadium is super nice too. Cincinnati has a very nice stadium. I think the Timbers have a very cool stadium. Providence Park is super nice. I think there's a couple stadiums that look a little bit overrated. But there's a lot of stadiums I'd like to visit. Be honest, do you really think Miami will be the same after Messi left? I can already see the market will gonna fall down so fast. MLS will be a local league. It will get hyped around the US only. Yeah, no, I think he'll still be very good because I think that they're going to Messi's going to be part of the ownership group. David Beckham's still part of the ownership group, and they're just going to and MLS's roster rules will continue to, uh, increase spending, right? So they'll be able to acquire a lot of. I think Miami's going to be a super team. They're going to be good for the foreseeable future because people want to live here in Miami. People want to live in Miami. They're gonna want to live in America, play for Miami, especially if the money's good and the league gets better. So I think they're gonna be like a top 15, top 20 club in the world eventually. It's just my thoughts on it. Cincinnati looks like a toilet bowl. I haven't been. It looks nice to me. TQL Stadium. Nashville was nice, but I hate the location. Yeah, it's terrible. Match still hasn't started yet. New York Red Bull score 1-0 Jimenez. Because Messi and Ronaldo only have crazy fan bases. Wherever they play, they carry the whole million people with them. That's true. I'm a bit biased, but Energizer Park is real nice. You have a choice of over 50 local restaurants. Now, Energizer Park looks really nice too. Imagine if Inter Miami signed Pulisic after Messi. I don't think they got bigger aspirations than that. I think they're going to sound like Mbappe or a Holland, someone like that. That's who they envision replacing Messi, not um, Pulisic. They got bigger aspirations than that. The backline front line of Miami looks so weird. If I was Columbus, I would play vertical and because the midfield and possession favor Miami. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think the crew have the pieces right now to really make this game. I mean, they got two DPs that aren't even playing, right? So it's not really, and they sold Arvston. They're just kind of, they're just missing a lot right now. Bellingham to Miami. Wouldn't be surprised one day. Miami's going to be a good team though, but I don't think the stadium is going to be fully packed or get too much hype after Messi left. There are like 90% of fans who watch him because Messi is playing. But do you not think that they're going to support a team that Messi owns? I mean, a lot of the Messi fans that are Messi fans still support Barcelona, right? But Messi will always be known for Barcelona, but he's going to be known for Inter Miami too. He will never be known for PSG. PSG was a blip on the map. No one's ever going to remember Messi for PSG because it meant nothing. But Inter Miami and Barcelona are going to be two teams he's always is going to be associated with. Once the salary cap goes up, the overall product will improve with or without Messi, and they're going to be able to attract players that can come to MLS. Inter Miami more specifically. I don't think anyone care about him being an owner. People here for him because as long as he is playing only, possibly. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I still think that him being involved with the team is going to help him out. I saw that they might raise the cap to 20 or 40 million. What is the cap currently? It's not going to be 20 or 30 or 20 to 40 million. It's going to be, I think, a cap floor of like probably 10 to 15 and a max of 20 to 30 million in cap space. Right now it's $6.5 million. I think it's $6.5 million right now. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what it is. It's like 6.4 million is what MLS's salary cap is right now. They have 2.1 million in TAM and 3.2 in GAM, which is stupid. But it's when they add this new salary cap, they're going to get rid of TAM and GAM, and they're not going to have the transfer fees count towards the designations anymore either. So that's going to be huge. I mean, he owns some club already, but his fans don't watch other games because they don't care. They only care about like if he's playing. But you understand the other team he owns, he never played for. If he owns the team he played for, it's different. And he's going to be at the games. He'll probably still live in Miami. He'll go back and forth between Miami and Barcelona. It is crazy to think that Messi will be recruiting players to come to MLS like Beckham recruited him, and Mbappe or Holland in MLS seems like such a dream. I know, and that's the thing. Messi's going to be retiring at 2028 after Copa America, and I could totally see Holland or Mbappe coming over at 28, 29 years old. I could totally see it. I think it's going to happen. All right, we're about to kick off finally. Inter Miami versus Columbus Crew. We are finally here. We'll see what happens. Miami's a heavy favorite tonight. 61% chance of winning. 100 people watching this live, guys. Game's about to kick off. If you haven't already, smash the like button. We're at 41 likes. Let's get to 100. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. We're 900 away from 15K. It seems like a lot, but guys, we're growing like crazy. We gained 700 subscribers in the last 30 days. We can do this. I believe it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Honestly, I'm not a diehard Messi fan. I don't root for any club like Barcelona or anything. I just really like players with brilliant, intelligent passing, guys like Messi, Vitinha, Verratti. I respect that. All right, here we go. Inter Miami versus Columbus Crew about to kick off here. We had a 40-minute weather delay, and we are officially kicked off. Inter Miami versus the Columbus Crew. God, this stadium does look nice. The first game I've watched here since MLS has came back. Actually, it's not true. I watched the Chicago Fire game, but man, the stadium is beautiful. These kits are nice too. The only thing that sucks about the kits is I don't know if you guys can tell, but when you're watching on the screen right now, it's really hard to see the numbers from a distance. The numbers fade into the jersey unless you're up close. That light blue really fades away. Oh God, Casemiro looks so slow right now. Him tracking the ball. Cross. Oh, Rocco into Rocco's hands. Dangerous cross from the Crew. Minute in. Crew are pressing. Inter Miami's about to turn the ball over. They get away. Lose possession. Inter Miami looked pretty bad against the press right there. Yeah, Messi's on the bench. He's going to play tonight for sure. Silvetti. Put it out the foot. Ian Frey. Not Ian Frey. Noah Allen. And Caicedo, right? Or Caicedo. Is he Colombian? Or is he Ecuadorian? Young U22 they just signed. See what he can do. 18 years old, playing his first game. Yeah, Bertarame too. Hopefully he's fine. I mean, we saw the knock he took against Montreal. Hopefully nothing lingering for him. I mean, he went like limp. Noah Allen. Suarez. Yeah, Suarez with a touch. Casemiro. Oh, loses possession. Good defense by the Crew. Farsi plays it. I think the Crew's speed is definitely not looking too good against, or is looking good against Miami. Miami's not looking good against the speed, the pace. Danger spot. Cross. Oof. Farsi with the cross. Could get a touch on it. Inter Miami's not looking too good on these crosses early on. DePaul looking for Salvetti. Plays it to him. Salvetti gets a touch on it. Keeps it in. Oh, Salvetti loses the possession. No call. It's going to be out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw in for Inter Miami. Casemiro, bad pass, was looking for Facundo Mora. Inter Miami's pressing. Yannick Bright help take possession away. Salvetti has it. Pinter. Very curious to see what Pinter and not Pinter, but Casemiro and DePaul do together. Oh, is that Mikael looking for Pinter? Too much on it, out of bounds. Gonna be a throw in for Columbus. Laurent Courtois. Throw in for the Crew. Is this an all women's crew, ref? All women's crew. I saw that the side judge was a I think the lead ref and the side judge are both women. That'd be interesting to see if it's an all women's crew for the game. I can't tell if the far one is a guy or not. Luis Suarez, look at Silvetti, hit it too much into Patrick Schulte's feet. We got a fake tactical manager. Gave them the late Argentine call. Do you think Miami are sticking with Hoyos now because they want to go for Pep later on? I'm not sure. I think it's one of those things where he was just doing too good. They couldn't really hire anyone else unless it was someone really good like Lionel Scaloni, Xavi Hernandez. I mean, Pep Guardiola. I mean, he turned down a couple jobs recently, right? New kits are fire. You know, the new kits are nice. It's just hard to see them from a distance. So the light blue you can't really see unless it's zoomed in. Pizza guy is back. 4-2 Inter Miami. Inter Miami has like several guys over 35 years old in starting lineup. Not tonight, but if everyone's healthy, they got a lot of older guys. So that's the thing that's makes you a little nervous if you're an Inter Miami fan is there are some vulnerabilities with the speed. But I will say the Crew look very good so far. Yeah, I think it'd be better to wear them how they showed up on TV. Maybe if they had some like black outlining on the number, that'd be nice. Like a little black outlining over their name and the kit number. You'd be able to see it a lot better. Streets are saying Sun goal. Did he score again? That'd be like his fourth goal in a row. He did score again. My God, dude, he scored like he's on fire right now. He is on fire right now. Every time that Son Heung-min like comes from playing outside of MLS regularly and comes back to MLS, he's on fire. When he came from the Premier League to MLS, he balled out. Didn't do good in the beginning of the season, but then when he went to for World Cup duty, he comes back. He's been on fire. Nomura. That was a dangerous ball. Plays it over to Mikael. It's a shame that no MLS team spent big on Mora from Mexico. He's going to Europe in a couple years, and having him play in MLS before would have been so much fun. I mean, can he actually play here though? He's 17. Could they buy him at that age? Assist Bumwanga. The duo's back. Columbus looked calm, not trying to do too much. Miami being a super team means they will always have more pressure on them than others. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like I said, the crew have a lot of guys out. Two DPs are out. Rossi was sold. Oh, dangerous chance here. Pinter plays it over to DePaul. DePaul gets fouled. Wow, no call. Interesting. Two DPs out. DP sold, and then also too they sold Max Arfson. This woman is an awful ref, not because she's a woman. She just talks too much to players and slows down the match. That's funny. I told you that goal against the Galaxy boosted Sun's confidence. Yeah, he's back. He's back. Miami has been missing the pass out of the back that Busquets provided. Hopefully, Casemiro helps with that. I think he could. I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's as good as Sergio, but he is good. Oh, decent run. Goes to Rocco. We are a selling club. Feeder. The Crew Academy is now the Borough Academy. It's starting to look like that. Caicedo looks kind of awkward. He's a big center back though. He looks like he's 6'3" or 6'4". 18 years old. I don't know what they paid for him, but Caicedo, I mean, he's big center back. Noah Allen, terrible at crosses. Let's see what he can do in the attack. Very mediocre in the attack. We developed Rossi into a starter at Monterrey. Monterrey. Uh, I mean, Diego Rossi was pretty good. LAFC did a lot for him. Son and Messi run MLS. Yeah, I mean, I think Son's back. It was not looking good there for a while, but I think he's back. Very happy for him. I think Messi Mora's good, but he's a bit overrated. He could have gone to Dortmund, but they've just spent 30 million euros on is it Carasas? MLS needed to push for Mo Salah. They still do. They still are. They still are. He's not signed with anyone yet. Love the kits. Hate the new tramp stamp on the back. Yeah, they just had that this after the World Cup. These new ads on the back of the kits below the jersey number. They've added that recently. A lot of teams have it now. A lot of teams have dude wipes for some reason. Like two teams have that now. Just wait. Rodrigo De Paul is going to have a huge ego in MLS now that he's back because he played in the World Cup final. Just how he is. He's going to do some arrogant stuff like holding the ball right there, bring it out to the field, even though it was definitely a Columbus Crew throw in. He's going to be a little bit. He's going to play very arrogant, act very arrogant too. Mo Salah would help a lot. I think there's still a chance it could happen. I think there's a chance it could still happen. He's not signed with anyone yet. No matter what the reports have said, he's not signed with anyone yet. Oh, Fukunomura, is he onside? Crosses it. Oh, too much on it. Was looking for, I think he was looking for Luis Suarez, or maybe he's looking for Pinter. Too much. Too much. 3 players originally from the Crew Academy to Burrow. Hopefully they're as good as Aiden Morris. They do as good as Aiden Morris. Well, I think Berhalter's not bad for that league, and I'm not a big Arfson fan. The funny thing is Arfson sold for the most. He paid a lot of money for Arfson. Imagine Noah Kai Banks, Richards, and Neil Pierre as our backline. What about Freeman too? Freeman's good. Liga MX's kids get ruined by excess ads. Front, back, sleeve, shoulders, but just got a G Mora Zolo's kit. Get Apple TV or use Pi if you want to. Got a Finn's word to pirate. Yeah. Oh, bad giveaway. Oh, was that Suarez? Yeah, Luis Suarez from deep. Out of goal. Patrick Schulte got caught sleeping, and Luis Suarez bombed it from 40 yards away to score. What a goal. Luis Suarez, that was a nice goal. Let's watch the replay on that, though. But Patrick Schulte got caught sleeping. By the way, we're in a goalkeeping crisis in Major League Soccer. It's really bad right now, but that was a beautiful goal by Luis Suarez. That's his 10th of the season. He's now tied his 2025 total with 10 goals. Was that Yannick Bright with the defense, the pressure? I think it was. Man, that was nice. That was like 40 yards away. Yeah, Yannick Bright, good defense rate right there. God, Patrick Schulte, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, Patrick Schulte? Nice shot by Luis Suarez, too. That like barely went in. That curled in like last second, curled in. Good defensive work rate, though, by Yannick Bright, man, with the pressing. Luis Suarez, red hot right now, 10 goals. Now ties his 2010 total. Or 25 total with 10 goals. Schulte is arse. Luis Suarez pick up form as soon as MLS returns after World Cup concluded. Man, Bright really earned that all-star pick. He's good, man. He's good. I don't think he'll be in MLS much longer. Inter Miami getting their money's worth with Suarez. They are. He's only making like 500 or 600K this year, and he's playing better than he was last year. That's insane. Well, we had an idea that the Crew were going to struggle tonight, right? All these guys they have missing, but 1-0 Inter Miami over the Columbus Crew. 18 minutes in. Can the Crew respond? Looked good in the attack early on in the game. They were looking dangerous against Miami, especially with the speed. Who's the best goalkeeper in MLS right now? Probably Hugo Lloris. For me, it's Hugo Lloris. Suarez really carries the load when Messi is out. He's been good. He's been very good with Messi out. He's been very good. He's been able to help this team out significantly. I don't know if that's going to be the only goal we see of him tonight. Lost space here. Fukunomura gets caught sleeping. Look at that. Look at that pace, though. Give me a corner. Going to need a penalty to get back into this game. I don't know. The attack looks really good and dangerous and fast. It's kind of got Miami on their heels. I don't know if you're going to need that. I think you might be able to do it anyway. All right, corner. Crew knocked away. Kept in play though. Dangerous spot. Oh, could have been a card right there. He just got like kicked in the chest. Was that Morera that got kicked in the chest? I think I kicked. I think he might have got kicked in the groin. I think he got studsed up into the groin. I don't know who did it, but was it Facundo Mora? No, it was Casemiro. Casemiro, I think like studs up in the groin. God, I bet that hurt. Remember last year you were saying Inter Miami should get rid of Suarez. Well, last year he wasn't that good. The more I watch Suarez, the more I see that the problem with Suarez was Mascherano's system. Yeah, that's true. Doku kicking McAllister in the chest type of foul. I don't know if it was that bad, but he definitely got kicked in the groin. He definitely got kicked in the groin. I'm pretty sure. Can't believe Tortuga with the class is permanent type goal. I mean, he he's been very good in this system. The 4-4-2 did not suit him at all. 4-4-2 is not good for Luis Suarez. Should be a penalty. Are you talking about the foul on Casemiro? You think it was a penalty? Casemiro defending to will sorry, Casemiro defending too well till now. Yeah, also helps that he had a month and a half, and we'll see what playoff Suarez looks like. Yeah, he should be fresh and ready to go. Like I do think that the time off has probably helped him. I do think the time off has probably helped him quite a bit. He's just under 100 years old, at least his knees. Looks like to Paul trying to look over smart. He knew that the girl referee not going to do anything to him. He's just acting too much as a hero. He's acting very arrogant right now. Son scored again for LFC. He's doing so good recently. Oh, he scored again. He's got a brace. Nice pass from Pinter to Pinter. Oof. Did he actually score? Did he score a brace? I don't think he scored again. I think you're just talking about the goal he scored earlier. Oof. Was that Noah Allen that took the ball right there to Paul? Plays it out to Noah Allen. Noah Allen was looking for, I think that was, is that Suarez? Yeah, Suarez was not getting to that. He wasn't getting to that. That was too far, too much on that from Noah Allen. Way too much. Casemiro kicked him in the groin. It was a penalty. Yeah, I mean, he definitely kicked him in the groin. – 25 minutes in, 1-0 Inter Miami over the Columbus Crew. Oh, nice pass by Casemiro. Back heel. I haven't noticed Casemiro as much in this game. Has a nice pass from Rodrigo de Paul to find Yannick Bright. And you know what's crazy? Look where Yannick Bright is. It looks like he's playing more of an advancing role than and even look at that goal that Suarez had. It looks like Rodrigo de Paul is playing more as a double pivot next to Casemiro than Yannick Bright is. I mean, look how far Yannick Bright is playing in the attack right now. And then look where he was at when he was pressing and got Luis Suarez that first goal. I think he's playing more as the 8. Yannick Bright plays out wide. Noah Allen, bad pass, deflected. Do you think Ricky Puig will be anyone like I think we meant anywhere near the same player when he returns? Probably not. I don't think he's gonna be good anymore. He's been out for 2 years. DePaul was looking for Facundo Mora. Couldn't get to him. God, bad passing from Rodrigo DePaul. Caicedo, that was a nice defense. That was a nice play by Caicedo right there to poke it away. Who is the new Miami center back? What team they signed him from? Caicedo, I mean, he came from an Ecuadorian or a Colombian team. I can't remember which one it was, but he's 18 years old. He's their new U22. Oh, nice pass. Yannick Bright. Yannick Bright. Oh, no. Yannick Bright has nothing in the final third. He's just not good in the final third. That was a good pass to him, though. Great pass to Yannick Bright, but he's just not an attacker. He fumbled in the final third. Oh, Ecuadorian. Yeah, so he's Ecuadorian. U22 for Inter Miami. Brighton Allen really showing their offensive struggles. Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, Yannick Bright's not an attacking player. If that was Suarez or Messi, obviously those are the better players. Or hell, even Silvetti, they probably would have chipped it, like hit it first time right there. But Yannick Bright doesn't think like that. He's not that kind of guy. Ooh, it was a dangerous pass, almost giveaway by Noah Allen. DePaul 1-2 with Casemiro. Casemiro just looks so slow and like brittle. Like the way he's kind of just like barely walking. Bad pass by him there, but he gets his own deflection. Plays out wide. Silvetti cuts right, shoots it way too high, out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for the Columbus Crew. 30 minutes in, Inter Miami up 1-0 over the Crew. They're showing Messi in the stands. Yes, Messi's on the bench. He will play tonight. Oh, nice pass. Throw in for Inter Miami. 31 minutes in. Ooh, bad giveaway. Seems like DePaul has mental lapses at times. If it wasn't for Messi, I don't know if he would be in the national team. He looked all right for the national team. I feel like he was all right in the World Cup. New kid from Miami playing well. Kai Cicero, or is that his name? Oh, God, that deflection they got in the head. Is he all right? God, the guy in the stands got hit off the deflection and it looked like it. Oof. Casemiro only has 19 touches in the first half. Not that many. DePaul looking for Pinter. Back to DePaul. He plays out wide looking for Noah Allen. Casemiro plays it to DePaul. Looking for Pinter. Can he get around the keeper? He can. Oh, come on, Pinter. You got to score that. Pinter, you got to score that. Pinter. Oh, my God, Pinter. You got to score that. Holy shit. That is deficiency 101. Oh, my God. That's a problem with MLS. Guys got to finish that. He got around the keeper. He should have shot it. He held on to the ball too long. Oh, my God. What the hell was that? What was that? Oh, my God, man. This guy's not ready. Oh my God, Pinter's got to score there like that. He got around the keeper. That's the hard part. He had Schulte falling down. He should have shot it immediately. As soon as he beat the keeper, he should have shot it. Held on to the ball way too long. Gave the defenders a chance to catch up. And bad instincts there in the final third. Horrible instincts in the final third. Horrible instincts in the final third. Yep, Crew score. That's tough right there. That's tough for the Crew or for Inter Miami. That's tough. Inter Miami Crew bring one back, level it up 1-1. So Pinter went from scoring what would have been a surefire goal to now the Crew have tied it up 1-1. I think they're chanting for Messi now. Insane. Yeah, I hope Lewandowski gets on score sheet for Orlando. Lewandowski. Who the hell is Lewandowski? Casemiro got his first Miami goal. Was Pinter needs to be more. Let's see. We have to. I mean, he needs to be more efficient. He needs to be more instinctual in the final third. Their Miami defense is still a problem. That goal was an own goal. I really hope Lewandowski doesn't go the way of Giroud. He needs to score soon. He needs some service though too. Pinter, God, dude, get Pinter off the pitch. Get Pinter off the pitch. He's not ready. This is bad. He's been terrible in the first half. Pinter's been bad. Pinter has been not good so far. DePaul's taking the corner for Inter Miami. DePaul takes the corner. The Crew try to clear it, mishits it. Miami gets the ball back. Looks like there was a collision in the goal. Looks like there's a head collision. We're going to get like 6 or 7 minutes of ad time. Oh, Zawadzki's spitting up blood. Must have busted his lip. See the replay, see what happened. Oh yeah, there's like 3 guys there trying to head the ball. Oh yeah, Griezmann's playing for Orlando tonight. Casemiro own goal, Madrid curse, y'all. Casemiro with his first MLS own goal. Man, Casemiro's gonna get killed for that. I don't think he's looked that good so far. Yeah, we're literally gonna have like 10 minutes of ad time. $37 minutes in, it's 1-1. Looks like the players are up, so they should be good. Hey, Will, congrats on 4K. Appreciate that. Cringe. That was a dumb own goal. I couldn't agree more. The Pinter needs to work on his decision making. Hey, Mister, you're doing your scouting account, right? You should do a report on Pinter. Like, obviously, we know he's deficient, but just talking about some of his deficiencies, right? I mean, starting for Inter Miami, it's a pretty high profile club, especially for MLS, and it just seems like he's not fit for the bill. 7 goals in 4 games for Suarez. Suarez is on fire right now. Got to give him a little bit of a break since it's his second game, but yeah, it'll take time for him to adjust. I remember Busquets and Jordi also playing somewhat lazy early on, but apparently Casemiro looked good in his first game against Montreal. He didn't look bad. He was very accurate and his passes were good and he looked confident. And Mikhail looking wide for Noah Allen, too much on it. Noah Allen's not that kind of guy. I think I probably will tomorrow. Yeah, you should. I'll make sure to share it. I mean, the touch, man, just indecisive. He's got to get better in the final third. He's got to be more instinctual with the ball. He's thinking way too much. Do a lot of star players come to MLS and underperform? I wouldn't say that. Some of them come in and take the league by storm, but some of them do come in with very, very. They come here with low expectations of the league, and they're surprised. If that makes any sense. Pinter's young and needs to learn from having Suarez on the team. Yeah, that's another thing too. The guys he's playing with, you'd think he would learn some of this stuff in practice, like seeing these star players, at least in their doing it at a high level at a certain time in their career, teaching him. Pass out wide. Gundamora can't get to it. Sawatsky cuts right. Gazdag lays it off. Caicedo with a great defensive play right there, knocking out of bounds. Even though it's a lower level, there's still an adjustment period for MLS, especially the heat and how open the play is. It's a lot less organized too, which is very can be a little bit disorienting for certain players. Next season, MLS will be starting around the same time with other football leagues in the world. That's true. It will be fishing, and I think you meant start. It's going to start in July next season. Soft layoff there to Gazdak. Almost could have turned the ball over by Farsi. Maria. Yeah, they're definitely bringing Messi in for Pinter. I'd say 60 minutes in, I'd say. I don't think he'll come on in the second half, like right at the beginning of the second half. I think probably about 60, 70 minutes in, Messi comes in for Pinter. And the crowd will probably lose their mind when he takes his first touch. Farsi lays it back. Maria cross, no one's there. Facundo Mora lays off to Suarez. DePaul, too much on it. Bad pass, too. Just bad pass by Rodrigo DePaul. Rodrigo DePaul looking very rusty in this game. Well, it's not going to be July like it's going to be like the end of July. End of July is when the season's going to start. I wish it was August, like the first week of August instead of the last week of July, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess it's just, it's what happens when you change his calendar. Mikhail Savetti laid it off to Allen, but gets intercepted. I do report on Caicedo at some point too. Yeah, you should. I've been impressed with him so far. I mean, the kid's only 18 years old, and Inter Miami's had some defensive woes for a while now. But him to come in here at this age and play as well as he's done, I mean, not bad. 1 minute left of regular time. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like 7 or 8 minutes of ad time. 7 or 8 minutes of ad time at least. Okay, so 6 minutes of added time. Well, it must cut be at the end of May or the penultimate week in the new season. We can't bump into CONCACAF Champions Cup. So the whole entire playoffs is going to be in May, the whole thing, which is great. That means there's no more pause. Oh, that could have been dangerous right there. The whole thing's going to be played in May. So the start of the playoffs and then the MLS Cup will be in May. So that's good. That's the good news. They should start the league in the middle of August, but use Leagues Cup as preseason. I think they're going to use Leagues Cup. They're going to play Leagues Cup during the winter break. It's 6 weeks. That's when they're going to play Leagues Cup. I just don't want to do 2 Inter Miami players back to back. I'm trying to limit myself to 2 a day. Yeah, I would probably do. I mean, whichever one you want to do. I mean, you could do a good report on either one of them. Is Reguilon play for Inter Miami tonight, or is he's injured? He's injured again. Silvetti having a poor game. Thought he might step up as a playmaker, but his team needs Messi and Segovia. Yeah, so I do think Silvetti has shown some I don't want to say regression, but some issues here. I'll be honest with you, I don't really think anyone for Miami's looked that good except for Caicedo and maybe Suarez has looked pretty good. I don't really think, and Bright has looked good outside of that attacking chance he had, but I don't think really Miami's looked okay, but I think there's been a lot of struggle on their side tonight as well. Good pass from Kundamura, Pinter, or is it Silvetti? Silvetti on the right side. Silvetti, oh, he was looking for Rodrigo de Paul, but low pass, intercepted. I don't want to get too excited, but if MLS do the rumored roster rule changes, I don't think they will run rough shot over Liga MX, but will likely only the top 4 to 6 teams will keep up. I think it's going to be ugly if that happens. When will Leagues Cup take place when MLS does their scheduled shift? I'm assuming it's gonna do it. They're gonna do it in the because it's in the halfway part of the season now. I'm assuming it's gonna be done in the winter. I'm assuming it's gonna be done in the winter time. So Leagues Cup will take place in probably January, the whole month of January. Miami lack of pace is wild. Allende is hurt, right? He's not good, but at least he makes runs. He's so bad. They made a lot of bad decisions this offseason. The Leagues Cup is this August, so next year it'll be on the winter break. That's better to get out of the way of the regular season. No, they're going to not play for 6 weeks anyway, so it's perfect time to keep them in form. It will take a few years, but even if the side cap was $20 million, MLS would perform better than Liga MX and CONCACAF Champions Cup. Oh yeah, they would. They would run it. I'm telling you, if they change the rules with the video we did about, it's over. With the current way, it's over. Pinter. Oh my God, Pinter. Yeah, Pinter's not ready. I like your suggestion of MLS Cup being a neutral venue and scheduling us on prime time since we won't compete with NFL anymore. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know if they'll do that, the neutral site, but I do think that the game being in May is going to be huge. Like I don't think it's going to be going against I mean, it might go against an NBA playoff game, but it's not going to be a game 7. So they'll pretty much. I mean, I'd rather go against NBA playoffs than NFL, college football, and NBA and NHL because all of them are playing at that time. Hell, even baseball. No, not baseball is actually just ended, but yeah, I'd rather go against just basketball and hockey. Wintertime is dangerous spot here. Suarez. Oh, nice header by Allen. Offside? Looks like a handball too, but it's not going to matter if it's offside. Let's see. Was he offside? No, Luis Suarez is onside, but the ref got Facundo Mora mixed up with Luis Suarez. Dude, that was 100% onside. That's not even close. That was a bad miss by the ref. This ref crew is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're pretty atrocious. They'll look at it. Rodrigo Paul is like trying to stop the game, saying you better go look at this. No, I mean he's definitely on side. It's not even close. He was definitely on side. Facundo Mora was offside, but Luis Suarez was on side, and I don't think Facundo Mora affected anything. Okay, now they're looking at it. Yeah, I mean that was definitely a goal. He was definitely on side. Nationals up 2-0. Good to see BJ balling out. Yeah, they looked. I know I saw they were up 2-0 on DC United. If the spinning rules are what's rumored in 3 to 5 years, MLS will absolutely run roughshod over Liga MX unless Liga MX do something similar. And I think I'm gonna do a video on that sometime soon. My buddy Eric Gomez, who covers Liga MX for ESPN Deportes, to talk about how that's going to affect Liga MX with these rule changes. Yeah, he's definitely on side. I don't think it's close. He's 100% on side. I think that the side judge got Facundo Mora mixed up with Luis Suarez. Yep, goal for Noah Allen. Luis Suarez with the goal contribution. 2 goal contributions for Luis Suarez tonight, a goal and an assist for Inter Miami. Did you see that Greg Berhalter say MLS has pressure because Nico Estevez got fired twice, even though Nico Estevez is just a bad coach? I know, right? It's crazy if he said that. Nico Estevez is terrible. He's never got a first job. Just shows how many bad coaches we hire. I mean, that was definitely onside. No, Allen, I think it's his first goal of 2026. 2-1 lead for Inter Miami over the Crew. Second half should be first half should be ending here pretty soon. They had another minute. It says +7 now instead of +6. Is Greg Berhalter coaching tree is less impressive? Oh, the Greg Berhalter coaching tree is less impressive than Greg Berhalter himself, except BJ, who is an anomaly. He's the only good thing. USL being at a higher level would really help to be able to loan out a player like Pinter. Our ecosystem is just not fully built out yet. I do agree with that. Or have Pinter get loaned out to another MLS team. I'm ready for interleague loans and transfers to happen more frequently where you can buy and sell players in the league. Not just one big name, like be able to buy several different players. All right, that's into the first half. Inter Miami take the lead late in the first half with the Luis Suarez cross to Noah Allen for the goal. Inter Miami's up 2-1. What do you guys, how would you rate that first half for both teams 1 through 10? 1 through 10, how would you rate Inter Miami and the Columbus Crew's first half performance? Let me know down below. Also, real quick, if you guys haven't liked the stream already, we're at 61 likes. We're 39 away from 100. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Half the people have not liked it that are watching currently right now, and half the people watching with us are not subscribed to the channel. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are 900 away from 15,000. We're going to try to hit that by the end of this month. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. I'm going to play a 45-second ad from our sponsor, FanDuel, our proud sponsor of the channel, and I will be back after a quick restroom break to see what you guys think the first half performance is from Inter Miami and the Columbus Crew. Hey, everyone, quick word from our sponsor, FanDuel. If you're into soccer like I am, you already know how exciting La Liga, the Premier League, and MLS matches can get. With FanDuel, you can make it even more fun by placing bets on your favorite teams and matches across all 3 leagues. Whether it's a Premier League showdown, a La Liga thriller, or an MLS game with your local club, FanDuel makes it easy and exciting to bet on what you watch. Just remember, you have to be 21 years or older to play. Please bet responsibly and only if you're of legal age and in a state where it's allowed. Download the FanDuel app or head over to fanduel.com, sign up, and get in on the action. Thanks for supporting the channel through FanDuel. All right, let's see what we got here. See what we got here. See what you guys think. Let's see. Crew will come back. Crew 5. Miami 7. Columbus Crew 5. I would say the first half, I thought the Crew looked better in a lot of times than Miami did. Miami actually looked pretty pedestrian at a lot of positions, I think, in the first half. I said that earlier, but I don't think that Miami looked that good in totality outside of Luis Suarez. I think Luis Suarez has been the player of the first half, but I don't think Miami has looked good as a team in the first half. I don't think Miami has looked good as a team in the first half outside of Luis Suarez. I mean, if you think about it, without Luis Suarez, they would have 0 goals right now. Luis Suarez has the first half goal and assist in the, he has the goal and then he has the assist to Noah Allen. So the only 2 players I think you could say definitively played well for Inter Miami in the first half was Suarez and Yannick Bright. And Yannick Bright might be, he had a couple good moments, but that final third of possession he had was really, really bad. And I do think that the Crew have looked more dangerous at certain points. So if I had to give first half grades, I would say the Crew were probably a 5 for me, and Miami was probably also a 5. I think it's very even. I just think Miami's team collectively just did not play good in that first half. Did Lewandowski really just score? We'll pull it up real quick. Let's see. Was it a tap in or was it a nice goal? Let's see. Oh, so he scored a minute ago. When did Lewandowski score? Was it a let's see. So Charlotte scored first. Okay, so yeah, Lewandowski did score. Let's see. Yeah, nice goal from Lewandowski. Bottom left corner. Very nice goal for Robert Lewandowski. You know what? I might end up doing a post game tomorrow. What do you say? I might end up doing a post game tomorrow. All right, I'll do a post game, I guess. Too much stuff going on. Too much stuff going on. That was a beautiful goal by Robert Lewandowski. Great goal. I'm just gonna do a recap for the weekend. I'm just gonna do the games for tonight though. I'll drop it tomorrow. I did. I just saw Robert Lewandowski's goal, bottom left corner. Beautiful goal. They score another one? No, they didn't score another one. Yeah, I saw Robert Lewandowski's opening goal for the Chicago Fire. So he scored. He's already doing better than Giroud. Still think he needs a playmaker though. So okay, that's so he opens the count. He finally opens the count. What about the Red Bulls? 3-2. Red Bulls in Orlando City. So Orlando City tried to make a comeback, and then the Red Bulls took the lead again. That's interesting. Montreal tied with the Revolution 2-2. Still halftime, by the way, for the Inter Miami Columbus game. We're just doing a little bit of we're bouncing around here just to see what's going on. Dude, they literally just changed the channel. I'm watching MLS 360. They just changed the game right when Orlando made a dangerous pass. Was that a goal? They literally just changed it. Like there's a beautiful pass over the top, and they changed it. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna flip it back to the Inter Miami game. Yeah, so Inter Miami, I think the first half was it was pretty it was average for both teams overall, even though I do think that Miami didn't look good. But like I said, Suarez kind of bumps their grade up. But what's your second half score prediction? Okay. Messi's gonna make his MLS return after the World Cup break. He hasn't played in almost 2.5 months for Inter Miami. What do you think the score prediction is going to be? Messi's going to make his reappearance here in the second half. I'm not sure how many minutes he's going to play. Is it going to be 45? Is it going to be 30? Is it going to be 20? We're not sure yet, but he's definitely going to come. He's definitely going to make his reappearance tonight. So, what is your score prediction for the second half for Inter Miami versus the Columbus Crew? I would expect the Crew to probably put in Mendez too. Their DP sign, their new DP signing, who they spent, I think it was 10 million euros for. I expect him to to play tonight for the Columbus Crew. I think that Inter Miami is going to end up winning this game. 4-2 is my prediction for this game. 4-2. I think Messi comes in. I think he's going to come in probably the 60 or 65th minute, and he's going to make an immediate impact. I think he might even score a goal because he normally does that. Like he'll come on in even a short amount of time and just make his presence felt immediately. So I could totally see him coming on playing, like I said, 25, 20, 30 minutes and make an immediate impact. Score a goal, change the whole game. I mean, imagine if you swap him out swap Pinter out for Messi. Like, think of the difference of how many goals they maybe could have even had in the first half. Could have changed the whole game. 3-1 Miami. Atlanta beating Philly on with only 10 men. That's what the what. Yeah, we'll see what they can do when they add another DP, right? They can actually score. When I guess 2-1, I meant at halftime, right? And I'm curious, Manny, I'm curious to see what Mendez can do for the Columbus Crew. Messi brace in 20 minutes, Vancouver penalty. Maybe I need to start just doing my own version of MLS 360. I always do that during the MLS when they do the decision day. I always do like my own version of MLS 360. Let's see. So Thomas Muller's taking the penalty. Watch what happens if he scores this. Thomas Muller always like screams. His eyes are like 20 times bigger, and he does that. Just watch. If he scores this, just watch what he does. He does it every time. His celebration is very predictable. That's if he scores, which he probably will. Okay, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. I thought he was going to do it. He normally does this. He usually double fist, pumps, and then his eyes get huge. But I guess he's all business now because it's a draw. They're tied now. They're not even winning. I think whoever wins this game, too, this depends on who's going to be first place in the Western Conference. Philly are shit. 10 men. Atlanta up 2-0 now. Need Mendez in when a 19-year-old is the best performing player on the pitch. It's not a good look. I won't disagree with that. You know what sucks too, though, is that there's just like, this, they kind of stagger these games out. It's hard for me to keep up with everything going on. I can't watch every game at once. It's hard to watch every game at once. Yeah, Thomas Muller just tied it up for the Vancouver Whitecaps. Second half should start pretty soon. When Messi scores later, it's going to be Lewandowski, Muller, Son, Messi, all with goals. How great is MLS right now? Let's get Griezmann a goal too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Like I said, I'll have to do probably a post game recap for tomorrow. I don't think there's any games on tomorrow, right? I think it's all Saturday games. Yeah, so I could do a post game tomorrow. Now, here's the crazy part. You ready for this? Major League Soccer is playing today, right? They're taking a 2-week break. Some teams won't play until August 15th. That's why I'm saying about like they're cramming all these games because of this break. This is why the schedule desperately needed to be changed. Another 2-week break. They just did a week break because of the MLS All Star game. Didn't Apple TV said they wouldn't schedule multiple games at the same time and would schedule more games on Sunday? It feels like all the games are 7:30 on Saturday. Yeah, that's true. It is true. Is the break for Leagues Cup? Yes, this is another break, and it's for Leagues Cup this time for MLS, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just take break after break after break. They're gonna let's see. They're gonna put all four of their goals on the goal of the week poll, even if the goals outside of Suns are crap. Well, Suarez's goal was nice. I mean, it was like 40 yards out. That was a nice goal. I think that Messi hasn't scored yet, and Lewandowski's was a nice goal, bottom left side of the goal. That was a nice goal by Lewandowski. Damn, I bet Philly to beat Atlanta too. Yeah, Philly's little short uh bump they had when they after the break has ended already. God, the second half feels, or this halftime feels like it's dragged on forever. Long, long second half or halftime show, halftime break in this match. Second half's about to start. We'll see what happens. See if there's any changes for Inter Miami. Like I said, I'm not expecting Messi to come on until probably the 60 or 65th minute for Inter Miami. All right, second half underway. Yeah, Pinter's still in there, so no Messi yet officially. No Mendez either. Caicedo plays it wide to no Allen. I do think Inter Miami need another goal if they want to guarantee they're going to win. Silvetti deflected out of bounds, going to be a throw in for Inter Miami. DePaul, bad pass. God, DePaul's not good. He's been so bad. Yannick Bright, good defensive work rate to win the ball back, but he bad pass looking for Pinter. Messi's warming up now on the sidelines. Like I said, he'll be probably come on 60th minute. I think he's the best player in the World Cup too. 8 goals, 4 assists. Got Rodri won the player of the tournament, which I still think is an absolute sham. I predict Casemiro gets a goal to cancel out his mistake. We'll see if he does. I don't know. He's looked pretty sloppy so far in his second game with Inter Miami. And we're at 66 likes, 34 away from 100. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And like I said, we are 900 subscribers away from 15K. We're already at 14,100 almost, which is crazy to think. Great summer so far for MLS. Great summer for MLS moves. We appreciate your guys' support. Make sure you guys are subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Got a lot of content coming out this week, especially a new commissioner. Probably being announced on Monday. We'll go live for that, or at least we'll record a video for it. 4-2. Messi leaving World Cup with 0 trophies is a wild, dumb third place game. I think Berhalter had it right with Tyler Adams as captain. Ream was too old and Pulisic disappears too much, either injury or poor performances. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just don't think there is a true captain on the team right now. Noah Allen is really bad with his right foot. You can see right there. He should have probably played it out with his right foot, and he's very nervous to pass with that right foot. So he spun around and kept it on the left. New commissioner for MLS is going to be Alexi Lawless. I don't think so. I don't think so. Just checked in on Chicago match, and the pitch looks horrendous. It's not even NFL season yet. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, their new stadium can't come soon enough. Is Griezmann really going to let me down tonight? I think so. He's not looked too good. Oh, Suarez. La Tortuga plays it behind Facundo Mora too much. They lose possession. Pinter tries to win possession back. Can he? Well, it's looks like Inter Miami will keep possession. Can be a throw in for Inter Miami on the sideline. Deep in the final third. Fifth player in MLS history to record at least 10 goals and 5 assists in 3 consecutive seasons. That's pretty impressive. Keep in mind, Luis Suarez will not play any Leagues Cup games because of his suspension from last year. We spit on the old man. He's suspended for 6 matches, so he will not play any Leagues Cup matches. Chicago Fire owners, Chicago Fire owns Bridgeview Stadium. Why don't they finish out their time there until they move to the new stadium? Because it was terrible. It's too far away. That's why they moved. They don't own it. They got out of their lease early. They paid several $1,000,000 to get out of their lease so they could play in the city. They didn't want to play there anymore. Damn, Suarez will be a big loss in Leagues Cup. Yeah, he's out for the entire tournament. He will not play any games in Leagues Cup. DePaul plays out to Pinter. Plays it out to Fukunomura. Suarez, he's got him. Can he get to him? Suarez! That's a brace. Oh, what a save by Schulte. Oh, I thought Suarez was scoring there. I thought Suarez was scoring there easily. That was actually a good pass from Fukunomura. Good pass from Fukunomura. I thought Suarez has got to put that away. Look at the space. Lar Tortuga running his heart out. He's got to put that away. He's got to put that away. That's the retirement Suarez we know. How did he miss that? Oh, man, retirement Suarez. Oh, so Messi's coming on now. 52nd minute. He's playing more than I thought. All right, Messi's coming in. He's going to come on for Pinter, I'd say. Messi, first time back since he played for Argentina at the 2026 World Cup where he had 8 goals and 4 assists. He's coming on for Pinter. All right, Messi's back. All right, let's see what he does. Suarez gave him the captain's armband. Is he going to take the corner? No, short play here. The ball to back to Messi. Oh, Messi going for it. Hit the side of the net. Max Breto's almost like passed out right there saying that. I mean, we knew Messi was going to play again. We knew he was going to probably play tonight. It's going to be a throw in for the Crew. It's a foul by Yannick Bright. Free kick for the Crew. Is Messi going to score tonight? Chat, let me know. Is Messi going to score tonight? That really doesn't mean anything, but Inter Miami need to win the Campeones Cup. Why not add another trophy for Messi? I mean, I guess. Any update on the roster changes? Do we know when they will vote on this? Any new information on it? I haven't heard anything new. I know that they talked about it Wednesday when they met. I think they're kind of, it's like the calendar change. They met for that last year too around the same time, and they decided to kick the can down the road to vote on it, but it was still implemented. I still believe it's going to happen for the sprint season. Like it's going to take into effect during the sprint season, right? I don't know when they're going to vote to prove it, but they also have to get the permission and the agreement between the Players Association as well. That has not happened yet. So we'll see. But Messi is back. He's on the pitch. 91% says he will score tonight. Rodrigo to Paul. Plays to Bright. Suarez. Has Messi got Messi? Plays out to Noah Allen. Oh, nice pass to Noah Allen to Suarez. Can he get to it? He can. Lays it up for Messi. Oh, I thought Messi scored that. Oh my God. That was a nice touch, though. Did you see Suarez looking for Messi? Messi looks sharp so far, though. You know, like he's been off for 2 weeks. I thought he scored there. I'm not going to lie to you. That was a beautiful pass from Noah Allen, by the way. Good pass from Noah Allen. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Messi scored there on that angle. I thought he scored. Six World Cup is crazy. Lewandowski scores his first MLS goal. I can't believe it. Yeah, he's up. He's up. I saw his first goal. It's a beautiful first goal by Lewandowski. Beautiful goal by Levy. Silvetti plays out wide for Messi. Can he get to it? Bad pass by Silvetti. Not enough on it. Facundo Mora, I think, gains possession back. First time we've seen Casemiro play with Messi too. We should see we honestly should see a bump in play. Like we should see a adrenaline bump for some of these players to be back on the pitch with them. You know, they like a confidence, boost of confidence. DePaul plays out to Messi. Messi with some space. Messi plays out to DePaul. Beautiful pass. Was looking for Messi again. God, Messi looks sharp though. He still looks very good. Passes look good. Dribbling looks good. He looks actually kind of quick too. Oh, Bryce Mendez is coming on. Looks like Bryce Mendez is coming on for Columbus Crew. Casemiro, Messi, Suarez. Yep. Casemiro has now played with both Ronaldo and Messi. Crazy, isn't it? How many players have played with both? How many players have played with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo? Not many, I bet. And I'm not even counting national team. I'm talking just club because Di Maria played with both of them. Played with Messi national team and then Ronaldo for Madrid. Losing the World Cup means he's pissed. Other MLS teams better watch out. He looks sharp too. What happened? What happened? Oh shit. Keyshawn, you can't do that to me, buddy. Oh shit. Oh, I'm not watching the Red Bulls Orlando game. Is it still 3-2? Dybala, PK played with both. Yeah, I guess Gerard PK did play at Manchester United with, but did he actually play though? And Dybala, yeah, I guess he did, but Dybala never played with him for club though. He never played club with Messi. He only played. I'm talking about a player that played on both club at the club level with both players. Caicedo played it out to DePaul. God, there's like 5 guys around Messi right now. Noah Allen. Oh, he missed a run for Silvetti. So you see Silvetti frustrated. Mo Salah, I guess, isn't playing this upcoming next year. He hasn't found a team. We'll see. Messi out wide to Salvetti. Tries to cook Farsi. Good defending by Farsi. Made goal kick for the Columbus Crew. Messi looking sharp so far. Bryce Mendez coming on for the Columbus Crew. Looks like he's at Daniel Gazdak. He's coming on for. Yeah, Daniel Gazdak coming off for Bryce Mendez. 134 people watching live with us, guys. Appreciate you guys joining us for this SE return to Inter Miami. First time in almost 2.5 months. 73 likes, 27 away from 100. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. Help us out. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We greatly appreciate it. We just hit 14K. Our journey to 15,000 starts now. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. The channel is free. We got content for you and much more on the way. I've been waiting for the Haaland versus Mbappe in future El Trafico, but it would be fun to see Haaland leaning into the Scandinavian culture in Minnesota and become a Vikings fan. Yeah, I don't think they could afford him. I know what you mean, though. Ramos played with both at club level. That's a good call. Yeah, PSG. That's true. I forgot about that. He did. I thought maybe he had. Yeah, PSG and then obviously Madrid for Ronaldo. I think PK. And I don't think Gerard Piqué really played much until he went to Barcelona because he left in 2010, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that though, but I don't think that. I think that Sergio Ramos is probably the only one that really played much with both of them. I think the same with Hakimi. You think so? Did he play with Messi? I guess he did, didn't he? Let's see. Yeah, but he didn't really play that much at Madrid. He only had 9 appearances. Farsi, right side. Maria plays it back to Farsi. I think Inter Miami needs another one. I think the Crew could maybe tie this up. Look at that space right there. Oh, dangerous spot. Dangerous spot. Oof. Man, that was a dangerous chance. Dangerous chance there for the Columbus Crew. Yeah, Di Maria did play with both, but not at the club level. Just national team and club. National team with Messi, club level with there's only been like 2 or 3 players that played club level with both of them. Casemiro trying to give away a penalty. He's gone to the ground twice in the box this game. Do you think this is current Miami team would beat the TFC team that won the treble? Oh man, that team was good. That's one of the best teams ever in MLS. Vasquez, Jovinko. Man, that team was good. Remember they got Gregory Vanderveel. That was a good signing. And Akeche, I think, was another guy they signed. They were trying to win Champions Cup or the Champions League at the time. I know it'd be close. That's a great team. That's one of the best teams of all time in MLS. See how good Bryce Mendez. Like I said, they paid 10 million euros for him. The Crew did. They replaced Diego Rossi with Bryce Mendez. They're expecting him to be better than Diego Rossi. Bad giveaway there by Miami. Bad giveaway. We'll see what Bryce Mendez can do. Got to build the chemistry with your teammates, though. Abu Ali, their striker, too. Oof. Silvetti. We got the Suarez. Yannick Bright. Casemiro lays it over the top to Messi. Not enough on it. Oh, Suarez was going for it, but they let up to let DePaul. They both like let up on it. Casemiro hasn't been that sharp tonight, though. I'll tell you that. He has not, his passing has not been that great. Bryce Mendez is listed at 6'2", but he don't look 6'2" to me. Oh! Was that a goal? Ah, man, I see replay on that. That looked like that could have been a goal. I have to see the replay. I cannot believe MLS doesn't have goal line technology. Cannot believe they don't have goal line technology. Philly turnaround in Atlanta. Are they tied up now? Silvetti plays out looking for Messi. Oh, nice touch by Messi. Jeez, that was a nice touch. Lost possession though, but man, that was a nice touch. 3-2 actually. Wow, they came back and won 3-2. That's insane. But to be fair, they were up. They did have a two-man. They did have a a man advantage on that. Atlanta was down a man. '68th minute. Miami's up 2-1 over the Crew. Crew have been threatening though. Lost space here for Silvetti. Got Rodrigo DePaul on the right side. Good pass from Silvetti to DePaul. DePaul. Bad pass by DePaul. God, DePaul's been bad tonight. Rodrigo DePaul's been absolute shit, to put it nicely, tonight. I mean, he's not been good. Should have done the Philly match. Wow. I mean, obviously it's crazy. I'm going to do a post game recap. Don't worry. I'm going to do a post game. I mean, not post game, but a weekend post game weekend recap. Yeah, so they scored 2 goals in the final, like in added time. Who slapped Son after the World Cup? He's looking like his prime again. I just think when he doesn't play in MLS, he looks better. Like when he came from Europe to MLS, he looked really good. He came from the World Cup after 2-month break for MLS, he looks good. I think when he gets away, he comes here and looks refreshed and looks good. Bryce Mendez on the ball, lays off to Jamal, but he falls down. Oof. Silvetti gets pushed down. Farsi with the cross goes into Rocco's hands. Messi to Suarez. Suarez, bad pass looking for Facundo Mora. You do watch longs for Leagues Cup? Yeah, probably. I probably will. Atlanta snatching defeat out of victory's hand once again. DePaul really can't make a pass to his own team. Nashville tied, so Miami's need to hold on to this to take the support over the Supporter Shield. I don't think that they would be in the Supporter Shield, though. I think that there's a Western Conference team that would probably be ahead of them. right? No, I guess you're right. Well, yeah, Vancouver, if they win, they would be in position to possibly do it because they have a game in hand. Farsi out wide, plays off to Bryce Mendez. Oof, out of bounds. Gonna be. I think it's gonna be a corner for the crew. Yeah, I guess that wasn't in that off the post. It was past the line or before the line. That was a close chance though. Messi, we'll see. We'll see what he does. He's in the game. He's been in since the 52nd minute. He's been on for about 20 minutes. 18 minutes left. Inter Miami up 2-1 over the crew. 18 minutes left plus added time. Messi's first game since the World Cup. It's been 2.5 months since he played for Inter Miami. Looks pretty good so far in his touches he's had. He looks very sharp. Rodrigo De Paul, his fellow countrymen, looks horrible in his debut back with MLS or back at for Inter Miami. He looks terrible. Doesn't look DP worthy to me. Does it feel like the crew chat is going to pull one back and tie this up? I feel like the crew are gonna pull one back and tie this game up. Does Calvin score a goal this season? He's always in a good attack. He's always in good attacking positions, but isn't super dangerous himself. He's had a couple dangerous attempts, but or chances, but nah, I don't know. I don't know. He might score one goal. Oh, good defending there by Mora. Ooh, it's gonna be a foul. A foul against the crew. Free kick for Silvetti or free kick for Inter Miami. That's a foul. That was a foul. Where is Suarez in the Golden Boot race? He's like let's see, two subs too. For Shila's coming in and Ruiz is coming in. Yannick Bright's coming out and Facundo Morris coming out. I think as far as the Golden Boot race, no 13 goals was Hugo Kuipers, and he doesn't play here anymore. Let's see. Let's see. I think he's like probably fifth or sixth place, maybe. Nico Fernandez is tied now too. Oh no. Suarez is far down the pecking order. He's probably like tied for like I don't know, like 15th or something like that. Well, not tied for 15th, but there's like 15 players that might be ahead of him. Silvetti, Suarez plays it deep, looking for Messi. And they got three people who play in the World Cup and on their team right now that played in the World Cup. Casemiro, Brazil, DePaul, and Messi for Argentina. Could have been four if Dane St. Clair had played, but he did not play for the Canadian national team. Totally forgot a Charlotte was on this team. I was excited to start this. I was excited for that to start the year, and he has done absolutely nothing. He's been a huge disappointment. But I think it really derailed because his dad passed away, and he missed some time. And I think it never really. Uh, did that actually happen? Did Lewandowski actually get hurt? Okay, that'd be crazy if that'd be crazy. A brood? Oh, just wide left. 77th minute, 2-1. Silvetti has got to score that. I mean, there's been a lot of chances some Inter Miami players should have been able to score, and they weren't able to. Several chances that they should have scored tonight that they didn't. Oh, it's a bad pass. Oh my God, DePaul is getting bodied. What are you thinking on the Cincinnati versus San Jose? Like, what do I think the score is going to be? Uh, I don't know. I think San Jose needs a bounce back game after losing. What are they arguing about? Maybe that could have been. I mean, that was like a forearm to the back. Maybe that could have been yellow. Maybe, but eh. 79th minute. I'm telling you, I think Inter Miami need a third to put it away. Bad giveaway right there by Caicedo. Inter Miami hasn't done much in this in the final third. They just don't have anything. Ashala. Yeah, 7 shots tonight versus the Crew's 11. I'm surprised the Crew have so much more shots. Look at Silvetti wide open. Casemiro don't see him. Silvetti has a lot of space on the left side. Oh, fouled. No call though. Farsi lost space there. Farsi plays off to Bryce Mendez. Bryce Mendez shoots it wide left. God, Casemiro, that was a terrible attempt on a tackle there by Casemiro. He's like way too slow. It's like slow motion. I'll tell you what, man, this might we might have the La Tortuga brothers here. La Tortuga Hermanos. Casemiro and Luis Suarez are La Tortuga Hermanos. I'm sorry, Los. I should have said that. Los Tortuga Hermanos. Tack dislikes Casemiro a lot. Messi probably feels like he's with Argentina still in terms of him just hoping someone else does something. Hacker says, "My gosh, what a boring game this is." I mean, it's it's not been great. It's not been great. But we had to do Messi's return. We had to do a watch along for that. Casemiro's getting a card right here. He's getting a yellow right here. I don't think that was a handball. Yeah, I mean that was probably a yellow, but I mean I think he was overselling it just a little bit. Is it Dos Tortugas? Is it Los Tortugos Hermanos? The Turtle Brothers. 87 likes, guys. 13 away from 100. We got 8 minutes plus ad time left this game. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. 150 people watching this live. We're, like I said, 900 subs away from 15K. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Help us out. Channel is free. Lots of content on the way. Post-game recaps, transfer news, MLS breaking news, everything coming your way. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. Like I said, it's going, let's see. Like I said, he's going to ground way too much, trying to make up for lack of speed. Yeah, he is. He is. It's going to put him in a dangerous spot, too. Hello from Ireland. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for watching from Ireland. So we have free kick for the crew. Bryce Mendez is taking it. Takes the free kick. Oh, he scores. First goal for Bryce Mendez. I had a feeling. Hey, I had a feeling that if Miami didn't put it away, the crew were knocking on the door here. 2-2, crew tie it. Bryce Mendez off the free kick. He was crossing it. They got caught ball watching. Goes to the back of the net. Ties it up 2-2. Miami, Columbus Crew. Had a feeling. Miami. Let's see what happens. You bring the goals. All right, let's see. Yeah, no one touched it. No one touched it. That's a Bryce Mendez goal. That's a Bryce Mendez goal. Wow. Dude, Rocco sucks. Rocco is not good. What a terrible goalkeeper performance. Hey, Manny, there's your boy, though. Bryce Mendez opens his account in his first game with the Columbus Crew off the bench. Scores to tie it up 2-2. Brooks Lynn's coming in. Let's see who else is coming for Inter Miami. Not a good day for U.S. goalkeeper Schulte, Matt Turner, and almost a blunder. Now Rocco not Blanco Rios. That was great. I mean, that was nice. That was nice. Who came off? Silvetti? Man, Miami. I listen. I had a feeling. I just knew if Miami didn't put them away, they didn't score that third goal. That the Crew were knocking on the door. Now the Crew have tied it up. It's going to most likely end in a draw unless Miami can pull one back. But the Miami attack has been very lackluster in the final third. There's a lot of indecisive play. No one has been able to really do anything. Suarez had the one goal in the first half, and then he had the assist to Noah Allen, but that's pretty much it. And you know what? Do I dare say that they miss Bertarame? Do I dare say that they miss Bertarame? Inter Miami. Maybe they do. Maybe they miss Bertarame. Yeah, I think Silvetti came off. And keep in mind, I don't think Miami's making any other moves. I think they're going to roll with this lineup for the rest of the year. I think Casemiro and Caicedo is the two moves they're making. They really need a goalkeeper. They could have had Vizinha. I know people say, "Oh, Vizinha, he's a one-hit wonder with the World Cup." Who gives a shit? He was 400K a year. He's a free transfer. They didn't have to pay a fee for him. And on top of that, he's better than Rocco Rios Novo. He's better than Dane St. Clair. I think he would have been a much needed upgrade, and he would have been low risk. Man, I'll tell you what, this Crew team, once Abu Ali gets back healthy, who knows what could happen with this team? Jovinko and Outdoor would have feasted on this half-hearted Miami team. I mean, maybe that's a very random shout out, but yeah, maybe. College ref here. Just one input from you is how she is doing in the middle. Eh. All right, I guess. I think she's the one ref who kept getting in the way that one game. Like the ball hit her like 5 times. She had very bad sense of direction of like to move out of the way when the ball's coming. She's kind of stood there and the ball hit her like 5 times. So there were times last year they wanted to win so bad they ended up losing. I can see a 3-2 Columbus result with Miami pushing for the win. I mean, that could happen. They appear to miss St. Clair. Rocco is terrible. Rocco is ass. He's not good. Messi knocked out of bounds, going to be a corner. I mean, the Crew would love to have a draw tonight. They would love to have a draw tonight. They're perfectly content with that. All right, DePaul with the cross, looking for Casemiro, but miss hit there by Shala. Jeez, what the hell was that? Oh, Mikael. Mikael had a golden opportunity there. Said it went off of the keeper's hand. She's gonna say it's a goal kick. Oh, that was a dangerous chance right there. Oh my God. How did Mikael not score there? Vizinha is going to Colo Colo in Chile, but personal terms have been agreed. I don't know. I saw something that there was a team that was going to hijack his deal. I don't know for sure if that's happening still. It's going to be a draw. Well, for Nazi didn't work out for us, but we have Mon back, Casper Ho, and the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he Wilfred Nancy didn't work out for Celtic. Oh, is he onside? I think he might be offside. Yeah, he's offside. God, this is a horrible ending for Miami. 5 minutes of ad time. 5 minutes of ad time. A lot of times still can happen, but it could be bad for Miami. Could be a good thing for the Crew. Crew could maybe sneak one here and end up winning this game. All right, Schulte boots it deep. I would not be surprised. Looks like Casemiro was fouled. He's down right now. Did he get bumped in the head? Miami really can't win at home. Well, they got one. Well, they beat Chicago. I think they did, right? They got like 2 home wins at the new stadium. Bad pass by Shala. Casemiro looking for Messi. Oh, Messi was making the run. Casemiro missed him though. No, Messi looks good. He's looked sharp when he's had the ball. He's made some dangerous runs, good touches, explosive in spurts. Like he looks good. The team just hasn't been good around him. That was the case in the first half. Team looked very bad in the first half. Bad cross, too much on it. Good effort there by Ruiz. Can he get the ball? He can't. It's booed away. I mean, the Crew are completely content with a draw here. There's about 3 minutes left of ad time. Casemiro plays it wide for David Ruiz. To Paul, back to Ruiz. Yeah, I think they're cool with the road point. I think the Crew would take this. Like instead of getting a result against Miami is better than nothing. And this would hurt Miami's chance of taking first place in the league. Nashville would be first place in MLS still for the Supporter Shield. Virginia is now heading to RS Birkin. They hijacked Colo-Colo's deal last minute. That's what I thought. Miami should have done that. Or some MLS team should have done that. Oh, Messi, can he get over top? Messi with a header? Oh, just wide. Just wide. Oh, just wide. It's gonna be is it gonna be a corner for Inter Miami? God, it's a terrible angle. What the hell? Why are we watching it from this side? Wrong post. Wrong goal. Wrong goal. There we go. Oh yeah. Patrick Schulte touched it. That's why. Whew, close. Wow, Messi World Cup rust is crazy. He's missed a few chances. No, I think he's all right. He's had some good touches. I mean, the team is not that great around him. All right, Messi on the ball. Messi goes right. Was looking for Noah Allen, but it gets deflected away. Caicedo, bad pass. Farsi boots it away. DePaul crosses it. Too much. Good God, DePaul. Messi, a little bit of space. Messi with the right foot. Oh, too much on it. Over the post. Do you think Orlando will make the playoffs? Yes, I do actually. $200 people watching this live. Let's go. We're eight likes away from 100. Smash the like button. Half the people watching, I know for sure, have not liked the stream. We got 30 seconds left. Can Miami get another chance to take the lead? Will the Crew take the lead? What's going to happen? Make sure you guys like the stream down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We got many more watch-alongs to do this year. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you never miss any of our videos. Man, let's see. We've got 15 seconds left. All right, Miami gets possession back. Ruiz, they got one final chance probably to score here to see if they can take the lead. Casemiro's got the ball. Last chance for Inter Miami. Messi's got the ball. Messi finds Suarez. Suarez Cuts. Oh, was looking for. He's looking for a Charlotte. Who's he looking for there? He's deflecting anyways, but they keep possession. DePaul. Last chance. DePaul looking for Ruiz. Oh, so they're going to go another minute. Okay, so they're going actually longer than the added time. Lewandowski scores again. Let's go. Oh my God, dude, we're definitely going to have to do a post-game recap. We're going to have to do a post-game for the weekend. Dangerous chance or no one's there, though. No one's there. It's going to be a throw-in. That's the final whistle. Inter Miami draw with the Columbus Crew 2-2. Drop a couple points. 2 points. They had the lead for most of the game, and they end up drawing with the Crew 2-2. Final score. That was Messi's return after the World Cup. Not his team didn't do well in the first half, and they had the 2 goals, but the outside of Suarez team didn't do too much in the game, and I think that that the team around him failed, and everyone else outside Suarez didn't do enough. So we'll see what happens, guys. I appreciate you for watching the watch along with us. It was 3 hours because of the delay. Hope you guys have a great night. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way out. And until next time, guys, don't forget MLS Moves is presented by FanDuel, and I will see you all soon.